All right, the eye-accessing cues routine.
The eye-accessing cues
You know,
routine
I really like that background for some reason. It's just
It's kind of
so
good.
clean and
And
interesting to
this,
look at.
this is a real bar we shot in, and this would be a great place to isolate a girl too.
You can also
It's nice
use
to sit on a corner like this if you can when you're, sitting next to a girl. That way you can reach across and just easily give her Kino on her hand or her knee. But anyway, for this routine, he's talking about these eye-accessing cues, which is something from neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, something you can look up on the net.
Look up when they think. I'm the same way.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you know, the thing
I
about
guess
this
I'll-
routine too is that this is actually something you can look up and study a little bit on. And the more you know about it, the more you're prepared, so that when she does look in a certain direction, you'll actually know what's going on in her head. And what you're talking about to her isn't just BS coming out of your mouth, it's actually, uh, you know, in the stuff that you study, why somebody would access to the top left or the top right or
Right.
down or something like
Well,
that.
one thing we don't mention on this, because we do say that you can study it, but when someone looks up and to your left as you're looking at them, that's usually something they've imagined. So it's like they're making it up. So it could be that they're telling you a lie or they're just imagining something. On the other hand, supposedly when you look up and to the right, that is when someone you're looking at looks up towards your right, that's something that they've recalled. So imagine, recall. And that's a good thing to be, trying to figure out whether they're telling you the truth. See, what's cool about these kind of things, these IVDs, these interactive value demonstrations, is you're teaching her something that she didn't know, which, it's fun for her. Most girls do like to learn new things, and makes you an authority in her world, which is, an important thing about leading a woman.
The other thing too to think about is that if you want to have more authority in saying stuff like this, there also are real things like left brain and right brain modes to your brain. The left brain tends to be more logical, and the right brain is more spatial.
Right.
And so eye-accessing cues actually do relate somewhat to that, just on a biological level, and not something that people learn necessarily when they're growing up.
That's a good point. If she doesn't really believe in this stuff, you can say, well, you do at least accept the fact that the left brain's more logical and the right's more sort of creative, right?
Right.
It all
So
depends on the
it
circumstances. and
follows that the eyes could, kind of follow that.
And not necessary to know, but sometimes you'll run across a skeptical girl who, as you're talking, she'll want to interrupt you because you're talking about something she doesn't necessarily believe, and that's just a way to allow you to finish what you need to say to get through this routine without being interrupted by the girl herself, which happens sometimes.
It does. Yeah.
after establishing